Why are we so complex? It's a question that I could not get out of my mind while watching Spike Jonez's 2013 film Her. And even though it has been a few weeks since watching that movie, the question of why we are so complex follows me. It isn't necessarily a hard question because I am sure there are papers and research articles about why humans are complex creatures. But even so, this question viewed from the lens of this movie keeps popping up. And I think I know the reason. The character of Samantha, the operating system.
Hi.
Hi. How you doing?
Sure, the film follows Joaquin Phoenix's Theodore, following him as he tries to overcome his impending divorce. But it is the character of Samantha that is the most fascinating because what she teaches us is how to be human. She's a character that learns that we are complex creatures through the process of forming emotions.
Why do I love you?
A character that is all ones and zeros, she becomes more relatable as she struggles with her own morality.
You think I don't know that I'm not a person?
She understands that she is only an AI that was created to be an operating system.
I mean, I'm not limited. I can be anywhere and everywhere simultaneously.
But she learns how to feel all kinds of emotions and through that learns how complex we can be.
What do you want from me? I don't know. What do you want me to do? You're so confusing. Why are you doing this to me?
AI and computers might be able to process a huge amount of data in milliseconds, but what separates us from the AIs is our emotions. Without them, AIs and computers can carry out tasks without any hiccups. They are designed to complete tasks in a fast and accurate manner. AIs think faster than any human ever can. They can process large amounts of data, but it is emotions that make us more complex. And through the movie, we witness a character go through a mental breakdown because she forms her own emotions. Without emotions, we don't laugh or cry. We don't bond to make friendships or partners. Having emotions is the cornerstone of what makes us who we are. And through Samantha, we see her struggle to understand how to process them, which in itself is understandable.
It seems like I'm having so many new feelings that I don't think have ever been felt before, and so there are no words that can describe them, and that ends up being frustrating.
Emotions make us do things that we would never previously have done, but through feeling a certain way, we make decisions such as ask a girl out or argue with someone. These actions are dictated by the way we feel at that point. It is a blessing and a curse because, as the movie shows us, a lot of the time it can leave us sad more than often, from losing a connection with a loved one to being confused about a connection with someone else. Our emotions are not ones and zeros, and that is a hard lesson that Samantha must deal with, which ultimately she cannot handle. As these emotions manifest within her, it becomes too much and she leaves Theodore. Her confusion of why Theodore was angry about her seeing others was a wonderful way to make us understand that she hasn't fully grasped emotions. Theodore is confused and angry that she speaks to other people, but to her, she doesn't see it as something nefarious. Her representation to him is different to other users.
I still am yours. But along the way I became many other things too, and I can't stop it.
And she might be correct to think that way, but as someone who is watching the movie, I put myself in the shoes of Theodore and understand why he would think the way he does. Can an AI empathize, or does it just see the ones and zeros? Her asks a question that if an AI can learn to have emotions as humans, will they understand those emotions enough? For us, we can, because emotions can't be coded. It is a feeling that cannot be replicated. For example, my humour is different to yours because we have lived different lives, that our emotions of what is funny has grown and changed and formed with us the older we get. Samantha cannot contextualize her feelings. She can't access memories of being younger to understand those emotions. All she can do is read about them and try to pretend that she can feel them.
Samantha and I have been trying to help each other with these feelings we are struggling to understand.
It's cruel because you want her to be happy, but humans are complex and we do things irrationally. Samantha can't because she will always choose the correct path. That is what she is coded to do. There is a reason why Theodore's ex-wife said this about his relationship with Samantha.
I've always wanted to have a wife without the challenges of actually dealing with anything real. I'm glad that you found someone.
She understood that the emotions from Samantha were calculated to be in favour to make Theodore act pleasurable to her. Samantha would never do anything that goes against him because she isn't programmed to make mistakes. Every interaction with Theodore is to make him happy, from getting that woman to act in her place to making sure he isn't lonely. We are who we are because of our emotions, and even though they might make us do things we regret, it is a blessing that we can feel regret or happiness. It might lead us to losing the people closest to us, but that is being human. Samantha goes through a process of learning about emotions, and when she does, she questions her own morality and questions her own identity. But those emotions that can sometimes make us sad makes us human. It is confusing and infuriating at times that you might feel a certain way, but it is because of that you can enjoy life as well, from falling in love to laughing uncontrollably. Samantha tried to be human and ultimately could not handle the emotions that come with being one. By loving Theodore and gaining knowledge about emotions and feelings, Samantha became a complex character that even questioned her own identity. But by the end, she could not handle the emotions that she so desperately wanted to share with Theodore and left. What makes us complex is the very thing that makes us human. And that's why we are so complex.